Hello, welcome back. I am playing something. Fuck, what's this game called? Horse. Yes, I am playing Horse. Last time we dealt with Brian, Joseph, and Robert, didn't we? So, and then I think we ended up. I think I fucked my knee up. I think that's something that happened. What the hell's going on with my hair? It's all sort of out. What's that about? Gotta make myself look fabulous. Hang on. Just sort of look like I've been bedraggled. Better. There we go. Still a bit poofy, but it's fine. Okay. So, I don't really know where we go from here. I think to start again. Start from the beginning. Oh, I see. There's like 3 stages. Okay, so have we done each one of these? Okay, so even though like we've done very badly with some of these, we've still ended up with one heart.
Suck your dick.
So I'm not sure whether this is just like, you know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Like, you know, you get a every time you do a set of these, you get 1 heart. So regardless of the outcome, I suppose we just go through and figure it out. Let's see what Craig wants to do. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. It's a good idea. I do. The only acceptable time and place for decaf is in the bin. I really want to get some good quality time in with Craig. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off flirty mums that I feel like we barely talked. Is my voice okay? It was a little bit rough yesterday, but since then, it's been fine. I do not intend on doing any pirate voices today, hopefully. But yeah, it was a bit sore. I wasn't exactly like 100% yesterday. But I went out with my mum yesterday, which is never usually a good thing. But it was all right. We went somewhere, and it was we went to like a little sort of fish restaurant, and because my mum fancied fish, so we went there, and it was good. It was all right. Got on my bike for the first time in a while. It's been needing a new back wheel because the other one was bent from where I'd been hit by some idiot in a car who didn't see that I was in the centre of the road, indicating to go right, and just rammed straight into me. So that was so my bike wheel had been slightly bent, so it was wobbly. Okay, I'll stop talking about my bike then, shall I? Yes, we're going to catch up with Craig. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. I can't read that fast. Hey man, been training on my run game recently. Ready for a round 2? Dude, of course. Emojis. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favourite morning activity. Brunch. I type back. Brunch? What's that? You run and then you go get brunch. I see. Craig and I agree to a time to meet in the morning, and I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do like a salad night? Dad, are you on a horse? Not yet. I formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a horse. They haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a horse, then I have to go on a horse by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. Don't worry about it. The committee is still out. I'm sorry, Amanda. It's time. Not if I have anything to say about it. Suddenly, Amanda lunges for the phone. Before I can stop her, she has the pizza place on speed dial, of course. Hi, yes, can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese and tomatoes, and a couple of extra garlic sauce cups? It's always a good idea to get them, especially if you go to Papa John's. Those like garlic butters, oh, they're amazing. Amanda, you're not going you're going a little north here. Never go to the north. It's a scary place. Alright, can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going on a horse. Yeah, Rico, I know, it's tragic. I like the idea of a health kick being a horse now. It's grown on me now, even though it's entirely your fault. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? Oregano is not a salad. Can't blame me for trying. Nah, Rico, I'm talking to my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy, sure. Say hi to the wife and kids for me. Meat lover's fantasy. I love meat. I'm a meat eater. I do love a big wedge of meat in my mouth. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey.
Directions.
Ugh, the food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch. I will suck your dick. Oh, that's reminded me. I've got to move my. Hang on, where's my mouse? There it is. I've got to move my webcam up because otherwise I'm going to be covering my character. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. Where's the game gone? There we go. God, I don't know what I'm doing. I should know what I'm doing. I've been using OBS for years. That's what I want to do. Right, so I can go... No, hang on. It's not working. Ooh, up I go. There we go. Right. Food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some czar. Oh. Well, because apparently we are just cunts. And we call things by the last syllable. Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery slope.
See you, Cameron.
See you, Cameron. First you go on a couple light jogs and before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? What is kombucha? Alexa, what's kombucha?
Kombucha is a fermented, lightly effervescent, sweetened black tea drink commonly consumed for its purported health benefits. Sometimes the beverage is called kombucha tea to distinguish it from the culture of bacteria and yeast.
It's tea that has bacteria and yeast? I wasn't really listening. Okay, so you aren't too far gone yet. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around as long as possible. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You going to be able to keep up with him? Hey. Probably not. We laugh and eat more pizza, because that's what it's called. Then it's probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early so that I'm ready for tomorrow. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions in, it admittedly has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from a writer's summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside the river, strapped to his chest. Just constant. Please stop running, Dad. Except they are a baby. Don't shake the baby. Never shake babies.
Hey.
Unless they deserve it. He's dressed head to toe in colour-coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. He's wearing the same shit he's always wearing. For some reason he thinks a baby is, running gear. Hey bro. Morning, Craig. River going to be running with us? Best as she can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Goo. Hello, I'm River. Goo. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear. That's Arnold the capybara. Or Arnold the Smiggle. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. Please stop crying as I'm running. Oh, I've been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we even tried to wash it. It was gross. Indeed. So you've been running lately? Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Ha! We'll try and keep up. So where are we headed? I was thinking that we could do a couple laps around the park. God, laps? One's enough, isn't it? You've done it once, you've seen it all. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Hills. Then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. With all this running, when do you have time to do anything? I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. What the hell is a murder sprint? That sounds like something I am able to physically do. Great, let's get started. Murders. Please. Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. That's not waving, that's trying to get people's attention. It's help. She's going, help! Big stolen! Stop that. Stop it, River. You're not being stolen. I am Daddy. You know me. I'm the one that shakes you when we are running. Not shakes like that. I run, and that makes an up and down motion, and you go, ugh. We are related. You're not being kidnapped. Yet. Craig and I, you kill people while running. That does sound like... isn't that just zombie survival? It might be. Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically everyone we pass. Okay, it's a lot more peaceful in the mornings. Aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller, she's got rabies. It's fine. It's pretty quiet. All right, good warm up. Your dick. That was the warm up.
Bro.
That was the warm up. Let's start the show. But wait. Suddenly... Zombies! Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it. You gotta hydrate, bro. So dry. I take a long drink from... not erections. From the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Hey. I look down and pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this. Thanks for looking out, bro. You're ready. You're ready? Oh, it's a question. Yeah, my body is collapsing in on itself. Let's just, keep on going. We finally finish our however many teenth lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I said that well. I look down at my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Ha! Almost looks like a frowny face. How would that... I don't know how that would work. That's one... What?
Hey.
I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better... Oh, that's one. Like, he's suggesting we're going to do more. Right. That's the joke. I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off a treadmill. Yeah, man. You really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. ... Who's ready for hill climbs? River says, blap.
Oh.
There's my little cheerleader. Fistmer, you ready? You bet. Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. So what do we do now? We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. Fistmer, there's two things you need to know about this hill. One, don't stop running till you get to the top. And two, Craig points to the top of the hill.
Bro.
That's not the top. Let's do this. I finally reached the top of the hill after making... Stop being itchy. I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I can feel my heart in my ears and a dick in my ass. Which you can't say in a posh voice. River, I'm having a moment, please. Oh boy. Craig looks like he's taken a beating as well. Ha, so he is human.
Nice.
Yeah, look, he's got real hair. Fistmer, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. I do as Craig says. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. And here, Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude.
Hey.
Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. I think that's a lack of blood. I need more blood. Oh, that's it. I thought I was just, dying. Want to take it slow for a bit? I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying. What a face! Look at that! Look at that face! Oh, that's one hell of a face. They've got there. Hi. Oh. Anyway, what's wrong, Sweet Pea? Do you want to play with Arnold? Craig looks around us. Oh boy, man down. I think we lost Arnold. Wouldn't you secure Arnold? Like strap him in with Velcro? River keeps wailing. I've abandoned my child's toy. We've got to find him too, dude. It should be simple, right? We just got to retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Craig and I jogged down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. Because that was necessary. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we've got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. Now it's it's going to turn into like Sam and Max now. There's going to be an actual game here. I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a prime case for world-renowned detective Bumhole. Detective Bumhole is he will get down to the brass tacks, and he will root out the mystery of the. Just take your trousers off.
Oh.
Dude, it's time for a bro venture. I saw that coming. We high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good. Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? I think about it for a second. Well, I think that with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest, so that softens the edges a bit. All valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try two new things. Willingness. Hang on. Willingness to try two new things. Good spell checking. Or is that proofreading? No, spell checking is spelling. Proofreading is when you look for things that are wrong in the text. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show. So you have the potential to be a scary bad cop. I don't want to have to watch Meet Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between. And they're loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my show in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff. Why are the adverts too loud?
Nice.
Case in point. Let's play it moment by moment. Smart. So, where to, bro-tective? To the playground! We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple of kids play on the jungle gym while parents watch on the nearby benches. Over on one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. Look for clues, interrogate Joseph. Joseph's here? Try to calm River down, move to another part of the park. Look for clues! Craig and I, two grown adults, walk in onto the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here. No stray capybara hairs, at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time... We shouldn't be looking for fruit. We look up. All of the parents are staring at us. We smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. We head back to the playground. Interrogate Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to. We jog over to Joseph, who seems to be engrossed in his book.
Nice.
How to Get a Better Wife. That's the book. Joseph nearly drops his book. Hey guys, I didn't think I'd see you two out here. Fisma, are you exercising? Sure am. You know me. I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading? Oh, just a book on knots and rope tying. I was joking before when I thought he was like a gimp or something. There's some kink stuff happening here. For boats! Boat ropes! Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here. What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second. Haven't seen one around. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here? Joseph looks around.
Lord McDonald!
Old MacDonald! They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Or they've left me. Everybody always leaves me. do you know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. Always. They always leave, but they always come back. It's all that sugar you're peddling. Alright, thanks for your help. Or that sounds a little suspect, Joseph. Playing bad cop at this point. Mischief, you say?
Lawrence of Arabia.
He needs to shut the fuck up. Lawrence of Arabia, shut up. Wait. Am I being interrogated right now? No, brackets, yes. Only if you did something wrong. Thank you for your time, citizen. Only if you did something wrong. What are you hiding, Joseph? Whoa, kinda getting the 3rd degree here. This is serious. There's a capybara on the line. Hello, I am Capybara. Why, yes, I do like bake sales. And then the phone gets eaten, because I think they like to chew. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears to the ground on all the latest playground drama. They might be somewhere around the woods. Yeah, but that's because they're causing it. Thanks, Joseph. We'll let you get back to your rope book. Boat ropes! We head back to the playground. Try to calm River down. This is a pretty nice playground. Might as well get a couple swings in. What about Arnold? Maybe having a little swing might calm River down. Might buy us some more time. You're right. She's about to go nuclear. At that point, you take her off and throw her, so when she does explode, it's nowhere near you. You shouldn't strap a bomb to yourself. This might prepare her for the possibility of us not being able to find Arnold. Life is cruel and tough, but at least we'll always have swings. Words to live by. Craig straps River into the baby swing and gives her a gentle push. She giggles. I take a seat on the swing next to her and immediately realise that I'm stuck. River seems to love that. Craig eventually helps me out of the swing. Probably literally just by picking me up like a baby. Just don't do that again.
Creepers!
Hooray!
Shadow Wolf 668 has been gargling piss for 7 months. I hate damn ads.
Piss gargler! Gargle my piss. Thank you for 7 months of being subscribed. I am very grateful. Ugh. Got shit in my mouth. It's all that shit I've been eating. Stop eating shit. Back to the investigation. We head back to the playground. Try and calm River down again. River has had enough of the swings. Her mind will be singularly focused on Arnold. Until some other Johnny-come-lately plush comes along, or her next nap, whatever comes first. I prefer to gargle your balls in my mouth. That's fine. That is where the pee is stored. We head back to the playground. Move to another part of the park. Where to now, bro? Check out the playground again. Go to the field. Go to the woods. Let's go to the field. We wander around a grassy field at the centre of the park. There isn't a whole lot to see, but there are a few figures camped out on a blanket, and the grass could hold a number of secrets. Plenty of bodies. Matt and Carmen Sita, which is getting easier and easier to say each time. Look for clues. Interrogate River. Move to another part of the park. Interrogate River! Wait, let me try this. It's always the culprit you least expect. I get eye to eye with River, who still looks like she's on the verge of tears.
Hey.
Bad cop. Where's Arnold? River starts crying uncontrollably. Whoops. Now you've done it. It takes Craig a long time to get River to a manageable state again. I probably shouldn't have done that. No, I definitely shouldn't have done that. We maneuver back to the field. Look for clues. We carefully comb through the field of grass and flowers. I can't seem to find much beside a couple of ladybugs and a fart. Joseph must be near. While I'm looking, Craig calls out to me from across the field. Fistma!
Oh, man.
Fistma Bubble! I jog over. Craig is kneeling in the grass inspecting something. I approach. My heart is in my throat. As I lean over Craig, I see it. Those butt cheeks. Ooh. Tight. This is Arnold's leg. I put my hand over River's eyes. No one should have to see. No one should have to be subjected to this senseless violence. My God. That's not what happens. That's not what he does not he does not fart in my face, okay? That is Joseph. But after all that running, I would imagine maybe he has got a lot of gas built up. My God. Who or what would do this? I don't know, but I think we might be dealing with someone beyond our grasp. Something beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around, trying to wipe the image of the stuffing strewn across the ground from my mind.
I don't know.
I dry heave into a bin. We're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag and tag it. Let's keep moving. We should have interrogated the kids, shouldn't we? Wait. Yeah, Chris and Christy, whatever their names are. Let's talk to Matt and his daughter. Carmen Sita spots us from across the way and waves. She's sitting down with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass. We jog over. Hey, dudes. Hey, bro. We just sat down for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to increase my glycogen reserves? What the fuck is glycogen? We have apple slices. Thank you very much, Tiny bro. Tiny? Well, I suppose he is a bit shorter, isn't he? But I should be fine.
Hey.
Calling him Tiny is a little bit rude. Unless he's talking to her. Who was he talking to? I don't remember. You guys working out? Good day for it. Yep, I'm the picture of health and athleticism. Athleticism.
Nice.
Good transition. Fistma, say you haven't seen a stuffed capybara around here anywhere, have you? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Wait a second. How do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't happen to have had hands-on experience with one recently, would you? We learned about capybaras in the 4th grade. I think it's more suspicious that you know what a capybara is. ... 4 dots.
Hey.
That's too many dots. Nobody can live at that speed. Oh my God. What if I took Arnold? What if I'm the culprit and I just don't remember? I quickly check my body for any Polaroids I might have kept on my person to remind me of who to trust and who not to trust. But how would you remember, unless you've got like 2 separate pockets of photos, how would you remember which ones are the photos of people to trust and who are the photos of people you don't want to trust? I suppose they do have that little bit on the bottom where you can write, so maybe it's like trust, trust, trust. Okay, that's the trust pile. Do not trust, maybe not trust. Do not like. Okay. But I can trust them. Interesting. Glycogen is sugar that is in the blood. Glycogen is the stored form of glucose that's made up of many connected glucose molecules. Ah. I didn't know that. So it's just glue. Food glue. That's not what it is. It's more of a sugar, isn't it? I saw Memento once, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? No, Fisma, don't let them win. I shake off the thought. I saw a couple of squirrels over by that tree, though. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you should definitely check it out. Thanks for the hot squirrel tip, Carmen Sita. Well, we better get moving. Gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown. Good luck. Let me get some apples for the road, though. Just in case somebody needs to be bribed with apples. Carmen Sita hooks me up with some road slices, and we're on our way. We maneuver back to the field. Check out those squirrels. Move to another part of the park. Squirrels! Considering the leg has come off, I would say maybe an animal has disemboweled it. I wouldn't say squirrels would be able to do that. Not without a lot of time. But it might be the squirrels. Where did the suspect say the squirrels would be again? The drinking fountain. The log. Or the tree. The squirrels are very likely to be by the tree, aren't they? Ah, there they are. Oh, apparently he got all hearts over here. That's weird. Carmen Sita was telling the truth. These are some rad squirrels. River seems happy. This may have brought us some extra time. We maneuver back to the field. And now we only have moved to another part of the park. I've deduced where we should go next. Check out the playground again. Re-examine the fields. Go to the woods. Were we even in the woods? We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like the perfect place to look for clues. If Robert's here, then it's obviously Robert. Robert did it. Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere, hanging around with Robert, dealing with murders. You think the animals got nom-nommed? Indeed. What would happen if we interrogate Robert? We might get interrogated. In fact, we may even get murdered. Let's interrogate Robert. Maybe Robert saw something. I will suck your dick. We walk over to Robert's bench. And we suck his dick. Hey, Rob. Don't call me that. Okay. Hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. Oh, no, he's got the American accent, hasn't he? Don't call me that either. It's a very echoey wood. Okay. Hey, buddy. What are you up to? Thinking. This is my thinking bench. Ugh. Yeah, my voice is fucked. Actually, I can't do that. I have to get a solid 2 or 3 hours of brooding in per day. Thinking, filling quotas. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? Excuse you. A capybara is a large rodent native to South America, I know. His voice is radically changed. So if you've seen one, a stuffed one, not a real one, that would be weird. I still want to be bad cop with him. Alright, Robert, we've been nice. Help us out or I'm gonna go off. Learn how to fight and then come back to kick your ass. That's not gonna work. You learning to fight, please. Well, fine. If you don't tell us what we want to hear, I'm going to spoil the season finale of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. You're bluffing and farting. He actually is worried about that. Look at that face. My buddy here doesn't play by the rules. Fisma will do it. Callum and Flint crash into a haunted... Stop! You're a monster. I didn't expect that to go well. Robert sighs. I haven't seen any good goddamn capybara, okay? Crap. I was really nailing the bad cop bit too. I thought for sure we had something.
Bro.
Now what, bro? Joseph said his twins were around here somewhere, but I have no idea how we're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy kids? Why didn't you tell me? They had something to... Excuse me. They had something to do with this. Question mark. Ha! Maybe I should have left the good cop, bad cop routine to the pros on TV. TV? TV? TV. Like the northern for the Eevee. TV.
Nice.
Yeah, Robert, bro, do you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of man. A good conversation, Rob. Sorry, Robert. Where'd they go? Ran into the woods. I'd be careful though. I don't trust them. But then again, I don't trust anyone. Not even you guys. Not even myself. Not even that baby. Not even the trees. The trees have ears. River is brepping, apparently. Brep. Mm-hmm. I take that back. You're an old soul, kiddo. Oh. Thanks for your help, Robert. The woods. Look for clues, go deeper into the woods, move to another part of the park. Deeper into the woods. Find those kids. I stare into the depths of the forest. I know what could be in... Who knows... Oh, I will suck your dick. That's actually probably what's going to happen. Sometimes the woods are filled with doggers. But it's not that I know. It's who knows what could be in there. Are you prepared for what we might face in there? There. Let me just check. Yeah, maybe. I'm ready, partner, bro. You? I'm gonna burp. Or puke. Something. Oh, it was a yawn. It was neither of those. That's the point. I've got coffee, which I have apparently not stirred. Better. I totally know what a dogger is. Good. I'm glad that sarcasm wasn't wasted on me. Dog. How do I explain a dogger? A dogger is they are people who... I will suck your dick. They sort of go out into the woods, or like a common sort of meeting spot out in secret, usually under the pretense of walking the dog, but actually going to have sex with somebody, strangers out in, secluded secret areas. And usually there's quite a few of them in the same area, and sometimes they are in cars. It's a whole thing in England. I don't know. I don't really know where it comes from. Your dick, but it happens sometimes. There are places. There are places where people meet and do this shit. Sometimes they don't even walk their dog. It just is derived from that excuse of going out, having sex, and then coming back. Taking the dog for a walk. Maybe they just tie the dog up to a tree or something for a little while and then, go and get buggered. I don't know the ins and outs of it. No pun intended. But, you know, the basics are there. Nope, but if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care. Let's do this. We start down the path into the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any signs of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. The sun can barely peek through the canopy. It's colder here. Suddenly we hear voices. I want to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it last time. Craig and I come to a clearing where we find Christian and Christy kneeling over something. Stop right there, criminal scum! And put your tiny hands where we can see them. Christian and Christy just stare at us. You heard the guy. Put your hands up. I will suck your dick. We are kinda in the middle of something here. Yeah, can you come back later? They're a little bit more sort of animate this time. Usually they speak together in a creepy way. What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up? My heart is pounding. Is this the end of the line for Arnold? I step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lie in the dirt, and it's Arnold. What have they done to him? Arnold! Goob! You heard the baby. Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. No, not finders keepers. That's our property and you've desecrated it. Well, how can you prove it's yours? Craig holds up Arnold's severed leg. I have to look away. You two got sloppy. You left evidence behind. I think you'll find that this leg perfectly fits onto his body. Christian and Christy look at each other. They don't know what to do. How about a deal? You give us the capybara and we don't tell your dad about this. ... Fine. She hands over the stuffed animal. And give us those safety scissors. They are clearly no longer safe in your hands. She hands them over. I'm glad we could figure this out. Come on, partner. Craig and I start making our way out of the woods. He turns around and calls back to the twins. And tell your dad to stop letting you watch true crime shows. But obviously more eloquently. Oh, we're in a big bar type eatery or something. I don't know what this is called. I've seen these. They're sort of like big trailers that have been like converted into like restaurants. But I don't know what. A diner, that's what they're called. With the capybara back with its rightful owner, Craig and I shamble into a nearby diner. Oh, it's there. Diner. Okay. I'm asking questions and it's answered immediately. Exhausted from our adventure, we find ourselves... This happens a lot. Whenever I'm like, I don't know what this is, try and figure it out, Google, can't find an answer. I read, oh, that's what it is. That happens a lot. I don't know why. I hate it. I don't know why I don't already have this knowledge. Exhausted from our adventure, we find ourselves a corner booth and settle in. That was a tough case, but we cracked it. We're different now. Changed. Did we get in too deep? It's nothing a hearty brunch can't fix. My stomach grumbles. I suddenly realise how big of an appetite I worked up. Brunch! Give me brunch! I have strong philosophies on brunch. You see, the first thing you do is divide your brunches between boogie brunch, the upper class mimosas and eggs Benedict brunch, and grimy brunch, the give me coffee and bacon and cheese hash browns brunch. There's a time and a place for both, and I think most of life is about figuring out which one you need more. I think you have far too many different names and philosophies, and you just need to have brunch. So what kind of brunch dad are you, Fisma? It's gonna be grimy, innit? Make it fried and oily and clean the floors with a hose, and I'll be happy. A fine choice. But wait, aren't you going on a...
No.
Aren't you going on a horse? I lied! Got a carbo load. Nothing like a mountain of cheesy potatoes, O'Brien. Potatoes O'Brien. Okay. To refuel after a run, right, bud? What the hell is Potatoes O'Brien? I've never heard of that. It sounds familiar, though. That is not even remotely how carbo loading works. A young waitress passes out menus as Craig situates River into a high chair. Is this your kid? You betcha. She's so cute. Hi, you. Ablep. Good. Nice sentences you've got there, River. Hey, kid. Middle school is going to be really tough, but if you can make it through that, you can make it through anything. The waitress walks away after winking at Craig. Seems like you're the most eligible dad bachelor in town. Guess so. Anyway, here's the thing about brunch. You don't do business during brunch. Brunch is a time of rest, relaxation, and restoration with those that you love. And while we're having brunch at a traditionally brunch time, the most important thing to remember is that brunch isn't a time, it's a state of mind.
Oh.
I think I might be going off you soon. If you can't have brunch on your plate, you can always have brunch in your heart. Oh my god, I think I might have to murder this guy and leave him in the woods. I'll just give him to the kids, and then, I don't know, they'll snip his leg off with safety scissors. I don't disagree with you. I just don't know if I can match your intensity.
Oh.
I'll open your eyes, bro. Just you wait. How are you going to open my eyes? Is it going to be shock? Is it going to be, oh my god, it's in? Just, I'm being buggered. Check your Discord DMs. Why? What are you sending me? Why am I being sent shit? Potatoes O'Brien. It looks like a lasagna. Oh, it's a casserole is the best kind of savoury start to the day. 5 minutes of prep is all you need. Was it like some sort of cheesy, like? Because he said something about cheese. Is that bacon as well? And like onions? Ugh. Yeah, onions and peppers. Okay. Huh. Seems pretty basic, but it looks really nice. Nice. We order our food, and the waitress, after very blatantly hitting on Craig multiple times, eventually brings us our brunch feast. River munches on cereal right next to us, more or less managing to get it in her mouth.
Oh.
I gotta say, man, it's really great having you back around to hang out with. Things have been so busy with work and fitness and the kids, I just haven't had time to really go out and get to know people with you here. It's like we're picking up where we left off. I know the feeling, man. Moving to a new place could have been really rough for me, especially with Amanda going off to a college soon. You're making this a lot easier. Craig smiled at me. It feels really good to go on another bro venture with you. Dude. Oh, no, that was not a full stop. Just like old times. For a while I forgot about anything that was bothering me in my life, and it was just you and me, and... More coffee?
Oh.
Oh, no thank you. So, do you, like, work out? Yes, mostly calisthenics, but I try to lift as part of the regimen. That's so cool. I've been looking for a workout buddy, you know. Ah, I wish I could help you out, but I'm enjoying brunch with my workout bro right now. Hello! Well, if you change your mind. The waitress slides a folded note to Craig and walks away. Craig makes a face as he reluctantly puts it in his pocket. We can't take you anywhere, can we? Craig looks like an asshole. insert joke about me penetrating his asshole. Ha 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 ha, so very clever. I will suck your dick. Bonk at the waitress. What's... Oh, the waitress. Okay. River is brepping. It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? The next time we hang out, we should be in the middle of the woods where people can't interrupt us. Am I seriously suggesting we go dogging? Waitrose? Maybe.
Yes.
Waitrose is so expensive. And also, maybe in some different woods than the ones where little kids like to vivisect things. Craig laughs. Man, remember all our camping road trips back in the day? Joshua Tree? Yellowstone? That was the best. I'd give anything to do that all over again. Dude, we should go do a camping weekend. Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm an adult now. I have all these adult responsibilities. I don't think I can just fart everything to go hang out in the woods for a few days, you know? Come on, dude. If we plan things right, we can do this. Craig, don't you ever do anything for yourself. Craig stares into his coffee mug. Suck your dick. There will be time. Samby, hello. Of course I do. Yeah? Like what? Sometimes I let myself have one scoop of vanilla ice cream before bed, but only if I didn't meet my calorific intake for the day. ...
Oh.
And sometimes I let myself hit the snooze alarm, but only once. Fucking... This guy. He does not know how to be lazy. He's annoying me. Dude, you gotta relax sometimes or it's gonna kill you. Please, come camping with me. It'll be so fun. Bro. I guess I could get Smash... Who's Smashly again? Smashly to take the kids for this weekend. I'll think about it. Can you stop making that noise in my ears? I can only have so many erections. Sorry, I've been missing for a while. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone's been busy recently. Even I've been busy recently. I went to your place of work to find a job. I found people who were asking me lots of stupid questions. I went, stop with the questions! I need to have a machine in front of me now. Blimey, the chat just went very quickly. We finish our brunches and head back to the cul-de-sac. Emphasis on the sack. By the way, great job keeping up today. Seems like you're already making a lot of progress. Ha! I'm probably going to need a little bit of recovery time after this. Tell the girls I said hello. I have no arms and legs now.
Dude!
I will. See ya, brotective. There's a fucking goose in here.
I'd finish your brunch.
God, it's getting awkward now. Like we've done far too many friend-like things to actually. I don't think it'll go any further with Craig because it'd just be weird. Just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, let's bang. No, Craig. We went on an adventure. We did crazy things. How is this ever going to work? We need someone a little bit less familiar, you know, more of a mystery so we can work on it, you know? Work on it in the right direction. We've been friends for too long. This is not how this works. Madness. Bum him immediately. You know what? While he is an attractive man, in fact, most of them are, I don't think it's going to go that way. It can't. I've already shouted at his child. Where's the stuffed capybara? You know, don't you? Don't dribble at me. And so on. I say goodbye to Craig and step inside. God, I'm ready for a shower. A gallon of water and a nap. 3 birds with 1 stone? That might actually drown me. Just have it sleeping with your mouth open in the shower. I bet Amanda's still asleep. I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Suddenly a horse erupts through the door. It's me! Afternoon, actually.
Suck your dick.
Right. How was brunch? It was good. We got kind of sidetracked, but we had to travel into the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river dropped, but you know, I actually feel pretty grr. And I immediately fart in her face. My legs give out! I find myself on the floor of the hallway. Just fold in half backwards. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. I must have the definition of date wrong, because that doesn't feel like a date. That was... They always say something, but I'm always talking at the same time. Going out and doing something that normal people do doesn't always feel like a date. A date is dinner, or going out for some legitimate sort of get-together reason. But maybe the term is a little bit more fluid these days. I don't know. I'm too old for this shit. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make it out. What is it? I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Manda! The crying immediately stops. Problem solved. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I think she just needs to do a big poo. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Do you need to poo? Is this what a poo face looks like? Are you going to vomit in Hot Topic again? Please? Please, it needs to be stopped. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? I mean, the last time this happened, we did we completely bypassed the situation. We didn't even bother reaching into it. I feel like we should just be a complete troll and just leave her alone again. But I think I need to know what the underlying story here is going to be. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. No, I don't think it's dogs again. You choose what a date is for yourself. Very wise. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out. Again, problem solved. She's not crying anymore. Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Okay, so from what we've learned here, when we're in the room, the crying stops. When we're out of the room, there's crying. We need to stay in our room. I quickly leave the room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, you can hear the crying again. Wow! What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda! Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up a bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Was I in the way of the door? Did she slam it on me? Hopefully this blows over, and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I am teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Chipset? Chipset? What's chipset? That you're gonna get a new person to replace her daddy? I'm fairly certain she's encouraging it. She's pissed about... Indeed, she is pissed about something. Is she upset? Oh, yeah. Oh, that... Chipset. Is she upset? Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds exactly the same. Is she upset? Chipset. It's like Cockney rhyming slang. It's probably just... Yeah, it might be gas. Or period. She might be on her period. We've read that, haven't we? Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her
poo!
because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed, whilst bleeding everywhere. She is a disgusting child. Why is she bleeding everywhere? She shat herself. She puked in Hot Topic. Now she's bleeding everywhere. She's just... every sort of, like, internal thing comes out of her. Stop. She keeps crying as well. What's this about? Come on. Talk to me, or you're not leaving this... Oh, no, she left already, isn't she?
Stop it. Get some help.
Not horse help. We can't have help from horses. You can't have help from horses. You can't have help from horses. You can't make friends with salad. That's another Simpsons thing. I'm not making that. That's not happening. Then, hang on. As I put the bike away, she screamed, and then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen, like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, pumpkin. And problem solved. I murdered her. A lot of problems can be solved with murder. Maybe not this one, but, you know, at least it will stop her being sad. Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say sorry about last night. dot dot dot. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So, just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. I will suck your dick.
Oh.
Who wants to be with Craig? That's what I was nearly going to say. Honey, you know I am bad with words. So I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Oh, it's a cake. We made a cake! I pulled a cake out of the refrigerator and placed it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Heart. Why is the U a 4? Why are all the U's 4s? Can I not spell? I'm illiterate. Oh no. Oh, he's not got a brain in there. Took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad. So what did I use? And had to start over. Wait, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and so what's the rest of it made of? I thought I misunderstood that. But what's the rest of it made of if he stopped there? Is it... Did he bleed on it? Oh! They were flinging their poo! It might be blood. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. We've got a whiteboard, I think, somewhere, maybe. I don't think we've got a whiteboard. We'll make a whiteboard. How do you make a whiteboard? How do you make a board? How do you make white? Oh, this is going to be... We're going to need a board for this. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The one who puked in Death, Goth and Beyond. The best friend, the other one. No, we know that was her. So, is she the other one? Or is she the best friend? I can't remember. The best friend? Oh, bloody hell, thank fuck for that. Oh, she might have disowned me. You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know. And she's spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the abs. Craig again. Final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's the thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that, okay? You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. And she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everyone out to get nachos at the mall. And after not texting me back for like 2 hours...
They were flinging their poo!
Even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously, because they were flinging their poo. They were so busy flinging their poo without her. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway, I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realise that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No! Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just, like, glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up, I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Did she poop the bed too?
They were flinging their poo!
Hang on, no, I know this. Grace... was the boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now? But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realise is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos. Might I add.
Erections.
Without nachos, might I add. Or erections. I had 0 erections at this point. Which only further contributed to this shitty day. And immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I'm a little confused. I have no idea what's happening. What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says Avada Kedavra. I keel over dead, and here we are. You know what? Let me just read it to you. Avada Kedavra. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? Not having seen the text. No. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. It's fairly simple. They're being cunts for no reason. Problem solved. Avada Kedavra. Delete from Facebook.
Oh no.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. Oh, read. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, come on, Dad. We know what that means. Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. Read receipts? Read receipts. Fuck. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. I'm not even sure I have a computer. It might just be like a book that people write in occasionally, and they, I just don't have a concept of time or when other people enter the room. That might just be how it works. With me, at least. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else. But Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad. She's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh no.
Anyway, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Jesus.
Aurora Borealis.
Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. No, it's not. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself. This is not a simulation. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole... Were you a simulation? Were you a simulation? Is it... Was the shitting and puking and bleeding just all fake? You need to tell me. I think it's the law. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. You could still do that. We have not proved that you are not. The yellow eyes. The last time I saw yellow eyes was Data from Star Trek. That or my character in like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And she definitely was a robot. We established that at the beginning. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of... I mean, I could sell the nuggets in a Pokemon Center, and then I'd get like 5,000. That'd be quite nice. Fatherly wisdom. Nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Are they as good? I don't know. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. It does. I was only there for 1 year. Fuck school. Not all friendships last forever. I mean, that's true, and feels a little bit not submissive, dismissive. Real friends don't do that. I'm thinking this is one of those sort of American-built games, so that would probably be the one I should go for. High school sucks. That would be the bad choice. I don't want to go for real friends. Don't do that, because that doesn't immediately help. But then not all friendships last forever doesn't really help either. That's just sort of like, oh well, plenty of fish in the sea. Alright, we'll go for that one. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Oh, wait, no, that was read differently. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friends? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful relationships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Good. I look down at the table. Holy shit, where did this table come from? Did we just eat the whole cake? So we didn't see the table appear and the cake disappeared. The table has been born from cake. Ugh. Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. And we'd just been on a run with Craig as well, so we sort of deserve it. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. I was thinking, that's not how you open a door. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Manda.
I love you too, Dad.
I didn't even have to read that one. Blimey. Use your hips when throwing.
You've got dads.
I've apparently got dads. Wow, that was incredibly serious. I'm going to start reading some of the chat now because I think it's been going a little bit. Best cake ever. Also, what did you think? He's too scrawny. Spelt wrong, but okay, I managed to read it. You take all the colours and combine them, and then you put it on a board. That's not how you make white. That's how you make brown. Is Emma R dead? No. What we did was we took her into the woods. We cut her leg off with safety scissors. She's still out there. Fuck your friends. That's always a good plan. Kill your friends. Also a good plan. Cannot wait to see what ending you get. No spoilers, but some are totally normal. What do you expect from this game? And some are absolutely not normal. Well, it's good to know that some are totally normal. Okay, so we've always gone Craig, Damien, Matt, Hugo, Brian, Joseph, Robert, haven't we? So we'll keep that up for a bit. Damien! Right, let's message him again. Try to drive in a way where you never have to use your brakes. Just accelerator all the way wherever you go. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dadbook and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? Just a strange thing to immediately wonder. Oh, mail. Grandma? She's still alive? I think it's whatever. Not bills or junk. Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Oh, and I just clicked off the game. You didn't see that, but I did. And that's what matters. No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads... That's not calligraphy, that's a font. He typed this. Okay. Severus Snape, isn't it? I've got phlegm in my throat from all the pirate voices I was doing the other day. Okay. Dearest Fisma, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing.
No.
Rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will somehow... will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily, because that's how he talks. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your fucking companionship helped a great deal. Not only in the discipline of maturity, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. So, I can't read that. That said, Fistma, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response with great respect. D. Blood March. He's a fucking weirdo. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow! He's good. So you're going to catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my ass. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Yeah.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this shit up. I'm adding words where they shouldn't be. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. Oh, was that? No, peruse, I think that was. He doesn't seem to like romantic comedy. Seems like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. What if, his taste in movies completely isn't the same as what he's going for with his, aesthetic? What if he actually likes, Adam Sandler movies or something? Or anything with Will Ferrell in? Which is everything. Maybe he likes Barbie. I liked Barbie. We should go and see Barbie. Right. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Go and see Barbie. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. No, never mind about that, Amanda. We want to go and see the Barbie movie. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. That's really rude, Amanda! You said that in front of your dad! Well, let's roll the dice. I purchased the tickets and then... Oh, my voice has gone. That went down the wrong way. And now I'm all husky and weird. I purchased the tickets and I can't fix that. I purchased the tickets and print them out and then sit down at the table with Amanda and tried... I am fucked. My voice is completely gone. And tried drafting a nice letter. It sounds really pathetic now. Like I haven't breathed in. Maybe I should breathe in. I start writing. Damien, fucking fix yourself. Water, drink. No, that's what did this in the first place. Damien. 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 I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Oh my god. Hey.
No.
Oh, I'm phlegmy as well. Oh, I am so gross. Good morrow to you in this fine eve. Let's go with good morrow to you on this fine eve. Not sure if that checks out, but it looks fine to me. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cask of Antonillo Amontil? You been good? Dad, he's a Victorian goth with a flair for the dramatic. Could you, I don't know, just help me help you here? Okay, we're trucking along. Let's get him now. Well, fuck. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. That Ernest shit was pretty messed up. Adventure. Not bad. Good actiony sentence. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamoured of the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me, get that, by which I mean, I will suck your dick. I find myself lost in your details. Dad, whoa.
Directions.
I saw it on TV. I'm not an actually intelligent person. Bring it home, pups. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. That one. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. That's because it's called a cinema? It's not classy, that's just what it is. Do people not call it the cinema anymore? We call it the Odeon here. Because it's called the Odeon. It's Odeon Cinemas. Oh my god, I feel like I've got another cough coming, but because my throat's filled with goo and coffee. Let's try this again and maybe not choke on it this time. Success. I cannot breathe, but success. Enclosed, you will find... Bear with me. Enclosed, you will find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2. No, we're seeing the Barbie movie! Come on! Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating, you said tit too, and enjoyable. Best wishes, hard daps, namaste, well, carry on. I don't know what hard daps means, but I'm going to go for it. Then I sign my name. In my full name, fancier that way. Fist my bumhole. Is this okay? How is that? Do I not have a middle name? Could I not, like, put my middle name in now? Maybe middle name being Gaping. Fist my gaping bumhole. Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Damien, good morrow to you on this fine eve. You been good? I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to the Barbie movie, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Both you will find. Hard daps, fist my bumhole, please. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. I will seal it, but I'm not sticking anything in anyone's mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. No, but it is modern. What's the old version of sellotape? I suppose it is wax, isn't it? So they seal it with wax. Oh no, because they didn't have glue before, did they? They couldn't lick it. It was just folded over and then sealed with the wax stamp thing. I didn't know that. I've made that up.
Sell old tape.
Sell old tape. Otherwise known as wax. But then, what did they do with, like, presents? Did they wax stamp, like, presents closed as well? Like Christmas, then just fold it over and then wax stamp. But that would probably... What if that was... Would that burn? What if it was like a jumper, a wool jumper or something? Would that... String! Not wax. They'd use string. Or ribbon to tie it together. That makes more sense than wax stamping everything. Okay. Did I read this? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down to form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing... Here it is! Your sigil!
Burn the house down.
A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Is that a different way of saying comes in handy, which I've never heard of? As far as I'm aware, clutch means to hold something firmly, or the car version, where you the CBA, clutch brake accelerator. Clutching a victory. Hey, correct. It's youth slang, old man. I will burn the house down, don't worry, later. I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. Did I not read that last thing? I think I've missed something. I already called my guy. ... I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Is she joking? Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. You don't have pigeons. There's no guy. There's no such thing as guys. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot, which I hope is his door. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine, and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me... It's happening again. Ugh. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theatre is kind of crowded, but still nice. Oh, fuck. I just fucked up my throat again. Okay, Damien. How do you do? Oh my god. He never says anything in his mouth. He's always saying it at the back of his throat. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Avada Kedavra. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. Oh, I didn't hear anything. What?
Huh. What?
What? Huh? Hey? Who? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets to the Barbie movie. Please allow me to repair the deed in a Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. Oh, no, it's him. Oh, my dad's here. I turn around to find Lucien standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucien, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight?
There's a fucking goose in here!
Why does Lucien have lumpy space princess's voice?
That's a good point. It's a little bit the same, isn't it? It didn't occur to me. I was just thinking Severus Snape saying teenage things, which is totally just Lumpy Space Princess from what's it called? Adventure Time. My friends are making me see some
There's a fucking goose in here!
Lumpy Snape Princess.
Lumpy Snape Princess, very good.
My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
Huh.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2 / the Barbie movie.
Oh my.
You watching that?
Hey, the Barbie movie was okay. It was very meta. It literally had no rules. If you've not watched it, they just didn't give a shit whether anything was like canon or made sense. It was good. It was fine.
Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
Oh wait, that's me. I'm saying that. Or I'm taking the piss out of them.
Yeah, I'm doing a voice like you now. Huh, good luck with that, Dad.
Lucien rejoins his friends, and I hope... Good luck with that?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease.
We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrests. I think he needs to have a poo, or he's trying not to look like he's enjoying the Barbie movie or going to enjoy the Barbie movie. I saw the Barbie movie in the cinema. I wore pink. Fantastic. I didn't. I saw it online. It was a really crappy copy with adverts interspersed. It was rubbish. But the movie was okay. Does he not like scary movies? You know what? That would be surprising. If he doesn't like scary movies and he's gone down this whole scary route. Is everything okay? Vampires. Huh? The movie hasn't even started yet. What could he possibly be so sweaty about? Is he like wearing a corset or something? Or is he, there's got to be some problem with his blood. Maybe he needs some Sour Patch Kids. Is everything okay?
Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I am a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying.
I went to a Taylor Swift club night after. Just after. That's all you said. Is Taylor Swift in it? Margot Robbie was the one who played Barbie, wasn't it? And the new Doctor is in it as well, playing one of the Kens.
No.
What's your favourite scary movie? My favourite scary movie? That would have had to be... Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Those trains are fucking weird.
I, of course, have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying.
Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I wouldn't have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are done. I am completely fucked. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Much like Knuckles' knuckles. Got spikes sticking out of him as well. Looks like he's about to rip the armrests off. Wait a second. Damien, are you gay?
Oh my.
You must be joking. I love getting bummed.
I've gone down this route now. I have to keep it up. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams as I insert ...
I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I take note of how much how much his hands are shaking. See, now that I've introduced the whole bumming aspect to this, every sound that he makes sounds like something is being inserted or removed quite violently. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Barbie movie.
Huh.
A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. What are we watching? It sounds like a porn. Romulus Badblood, awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick.
Ah!
Oh god, he sat on something again. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
Ah!
Ignore him. Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Ah!
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. Jesus. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood or the fact that I am balls deep in his asshole. I'm going to get banned off Twitch.
Directions.
Oh wait. I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back on his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section.
Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. And it's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to make him feel more comfortable. Yeah, take it out. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie.
Suck your dick.
No, that's not the result. That is not how this is working. I need to console him and make him feel better. Not just suck it. I mean, that would help, wouldn't it? Okay. Point out a plot hole. Do you notice how that guard fired 7 bullets, but his gun only holds 6 bullets?
Yes, that is absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint.
It's almost
Directions.
unwatchable. I am the worst right now. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the works of others than it is to actually go create your own thing, huh? Shut the fuck up. Hey, look. That's an anachronism. Anachronism. Hang on. I know what that means. Anachronism is a... I'm not sure whether it's canonically, historically wrong, or whether it's just wrong for the era, or wrong for, you know, just something that isn't right. Almost like a oh fuck, what's it called? When something is not right. I think it's just when something isn't right for the time. I'm not sure. I'm gonna Google it now because that's gonna bother me. And I know what it means literally. Like in my brain, I know what it is, but I can't find the words to actually say it. Anachronism. A chronological misplacing of persons, events, objects, or customs in regard to each other. Okay. Yeah. So it's like finding an electric guitar in the 1850s. That's an anachronism. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. It's only the Barbie movie, it's not that bad. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bladblood, because that's what that says, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true vampire... Oh, wait, who's saying this? Romulus Badblood. It appears that the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard.
Aye.
Aye. Arr. No, we're not doing pirates. And also, that I think that was Scouts. Scouts' Honor. The film fades black, and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch their two from afar. Oh no! Twist ending! Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Barbie movie. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theatre amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seemed kind of invigorated.
What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampiric titties than I thought there would be.
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll.
Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre. Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company, yes.
Alright. Sounds like somebody's trying to, erections. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn. Okay, here comes the smooth response. Thanks, cool. Okay. Neither of these, by which I mean all three of them, are terrible. You're usually meant to come back with something even better than what they said. You know, outdo them.
No problem.
Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Worry not, friend. I've a plan.
Here's someone moving around behind me. Must be ghosts again. Or geese. Same thing. Poltergoose. I have a plan, he says. Okay, we turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. This is a terrible place to take me, unless you intend on burying me. Are we going in there? A little bit of
a little bit of Victorian flavour, fistma, bummel. Trust me.
I'm a bit nervous. Wait, what's happening? Why is the music getting all... I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him for being in a cemetery. This is strangely romantic. Picnicking
in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate...
Really? That's a tradition. Eating on corpses. That sounds terrible.
An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket from somewhere. Wait, where were you hiding that? Don't answer. From his ass.
Under my cloak.
Is he a magician? Have we gotten this whole thing wrong? He's not actually a goth, he's actually just a magician. He's an actual wizard. Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. He's actually a wizard. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? Don't call him out on it.
What?
What?
I wasn't.
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head.
Yeah, no shit.
I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help.
Next time we'll take him to see, like, The Fast and Furious or something.
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realms of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. ... Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. It's a shadow person. What is that?
I'm not sure.
It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it's Joseph! I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help,
your dick.
but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. Is it a werewolf? Is it Brian? I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. This whole sentence is just rife with innuendo. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat.
Erections?
The creature is getting closer and moving faster.
Ah!
Woof!
Huh.
Oh. It's a dog. Sirius Black? That's not Sirius Black. It very much could have been a horse. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
What a beautiful dog. Oh, doggy, doggy, doggy. Oh, aren't you so cute? Oh, Avada Kedavra.
We both look up, not expecting to see Robert. I thought you had a daughter! I knew it! Right. Can I do his voice? Thanks.
Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening?
Hunting cryptids. Stop saying the word tids. It's game. Jesus. What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Fucking hell. Hunting cryptids, of all things. Damien and I share a look.
May I give her a treat?
Sure. Wouldn't give her... He's turning into fucking Solid Snake. Wouldn't give her cheese, though.
Not to worry.
Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? I dread to think. How the fuck was this human? I don't know. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. I'm having trouble keeping track. First of all, I'm having trouble doing the voices, let alone keeping track of them.
My approval.
Good sentence you said there, Damien. Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. Our paths cross again.
You're doing well. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them, longingly.
I want to fuck that dog.
I didn't know you liked dogs.
Victorians love dogs.
Come on, could you just not... Can it just not be you liking dogs? Not just, the Victorians love dogs. Yeah, why not just you love dogs? Do you like dogs? Of course you like dogs. You were almost becoming a dog. You were like one with the dog. Do not fuck your dog. Don't keep away from dogs.
Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog.
Nearly puked. God, I'm doing well tonight.
I think big dogs are nice too.
Careful. Yeah, man, dogs are cool.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home?
Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. Also, I'm fairly certain my knees snapped off earlier. I think we did the run and then I just collapsed. I'm not sure if my legs actually came with me. So I think my legs are just still standing in Amanda's doorway. I've been on stumps this entire time. It's not a dog, it's a horse. I mean, if he likes big dogs, it's only one step up, isn't it? Great Dane, horse. Well, hang on, I suppose it's Great Dane, donkey, horse. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. God, I really love where corpses are. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep.
Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Fisma, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. He presses it into my face.
Here, have this. Oh, thank you, Damien. This is very nice. It's very silky. Can you please stop pressing it into my nose, though?
You gotta make your own little alternate dimensions in your head to keep you sane. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I think he'd appreciate the tears or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go.
A noble purpose.
Damien shuffles his feet.
I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricity. I can't say that word. Eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Ow! Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand.
I must take my leave. Good night.
Before I can say anything, he's gone. In a flash. Just disappears. A small squeaking as a bat flies off. He couldn't possibly have been that bat, could he? It's a vampire. It's actually a witch. Witch! Fuck! Being haunted by witches! Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant, like she wasn't watching this entire time. She was Damien all along! Hey, Dad, what's up? So, in my head, what's happened here is he's disappeared, which means he's like almost witch-like, just poof, gone. But actually, what's happened is he's taken off the disguise, jumped through the window, and now the disguise is off, and it's actually her. Damn it, Amanda! You can't keep pretending to be my boyfriends. Some of them were real, I swear. Were you watching me from the window? Oh, that's what she was doing. Yes, because the other thing would have been weird. No, I was just... Okay, yes. How was the Barbie movie? Lots of vampire titties. Yep, told you. But as it turns out, Damien is Scar. That's a very different thing to goth. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool, it's scary. Nice save. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. Wow, can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? How can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes grow narrow, and hair starts sprouting on her moustache. Oh no, moustache hair! She doesn't have a moustache. I'm making that bit up. Such a hairy moustache. Do you mean a furry? No, it's very different thing. It's a different film. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Maybe we're all werewolves. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. I'm fairly certain we don't have to feed you after midnight either.
Simply a majestic evening.
I stayed quiet this time because I wanted to hear what they were going to say. And I forgot that that's what his voice sounded like. Right. Take care of your health while you're still young. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh. So I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood I thought I was already home. Why am I out here now? I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. Generic team doing generic sport. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. Oh my god, are we going to have another date with Robert? I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone, and in the corner nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Say hi, keep watching the game. Let's say hi. She may be scary, but I think we can take her. One of us is going to get punched in the face tonight. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. This seat taken. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway. Oh fuck! Didn't we say that we were gonna give her a pirate voice forever now? I don't want to do a pirate voice for her. My throat's already fucked from all the coughing and the previous few nights of pirate voices. She still doesn't look up. Please don't say anything. Please, just stay quiet the entire time. Let this just be a moment. Don't say anything. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway, so she finally notices me. Fuck. Hey, cowboy. Arr, ha ha ha. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Oi, will you walk a gal home? Walk her home, call her a cab. You're a cab! This isn't helping, is it? Fuck, I'll walk you home then. I slide out of the booth. Unwillingly, I might add. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. Same. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves at me. She waves me away, not waves at me. She's not just on the floor. Go, oh fuck, I'm having trouble. Hi. Fuck. My brain does not work like everybody else's. I can't read these things without thinking up other alternates because of misunderstandings that are happening. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. Hello! I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Bastard. I didn't agree to that. I did not want that to happen. That was not a choice by me. I can't be paying other people's tabs. I don't even go to work, apparently. As far as I've seen, all he does is go around hanging around with other men. Much like her. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac. Emphasis on the sack.
Grab her dick and twist it.
I mean, if she offers, maybe. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, emphasis on the sack, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. Neil is saying, I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walking her home, but I trust you. Why? You've known me, like, twice. That sentence does not make sense. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets... Question mark. Nah. Ain't her thing. I'm certain this is a kink thing. Joseph's into humiliation and she's cuckolding him or something. Is that a donkey? Or a dog? Just noticed the little stickers that are all over the wall. Or a horse? It might be a horse. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Ah. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. Emphasis on the sack. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to be seeing me like this. I'm usually not... I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I... Oh, wait, that's Mary again. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, emphasis on the sack, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just hold on? What's wrong? Dot. Oh. How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. Hey. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What the fuck was that about? Joseph is a homosexual. I mean, that we knew. We've known that for years. But maybe this one is too, but also they had kids. But that doesn't really mean much these days, or even back in the day. In fact, it does. Okay, I'll edit that out. That doesn't mean much. I say I'll edit that out. It's not going to get edited at all. This is not a recording. That does not mean shit. Just because you are... I've already been over this. So just because you are in a relationship with a lady does not mean that you are inherently straight. We've said this before. So... But what is their deal? I'm fairly certain they are not. They're obviously not in a happy relationship. Joseph was reading a book about ropes, boat ropes, and she is constantly flirting with and acting mean to him, which I might be reading it wrong, but it feels like that's their dynamic. Like, he's into it, but it's like a sort of keeping up appearances sort of, he's into it. I don't fucking know. I suppose the only way we'll find out is by continuing to play. I'm not going to tonight because my throat is now entirely fucked from coughing and being shit and having to do Damien and Robert's voice, and then fucking Mary shows up as well, choking down some coffee. Fuck. Yeah, so I need to recover. Tomorrow, more Pokemon. Let's see if we can get to Cinnabar Island. We'll actually do Sabrina tomorrow. And Cinnabar. You know the answer, but spoilers. Okay, well, I will find out. Considering we've been playing this long, might as well do the full thing. Can't really back out now, can I? Okay, so yeah. I did find out that you may have noticed throughout the stream, all the things were working, all the little triggers, right? And I was worried before that they weren't gonna fix that for a long time. Seems it's all fixed. Yeah, things like that. I mean, those worked before, but it was just like the video triggers weren't working. I updated OBS because I figured that might be the problem. It didn't fix the problem. So I basically just went, well, you know what? I suppose chat will just have to deal with not having all the video triggers and just being able to fart in my ears. But it seems everything works. My plugins all work. Everything's working now. All the trigger fire stuff, that's all working. So no worries on that side. I probably should have mentioned this when I started the stream, but I didn't. So I'm telling it to you now. Yeah, don't worry about it. They all work. Everything works now.
Best part I've ever seen. So it would seem.
So, yeah.
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Why did I bring that up? Other than letting you know that it all works and there's no problems. Why the fuck did I bring that up? Whatever. I'm going. I'll probably remember later, and I'll just update you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new and you're still watching, please give us a follow. That'd be very much appreciated. For now, I will be sending you over to somebody else. We'll see who's on. Nobody is on, and it worked immediately. What the fuck? Really? Nobody's on? Okay. Well, apparently I won't be... You know, let's find someone who is playing this. Let's raid somebody. Let's raid a stranger. Hopefully they are not morally corrupt or anything.
Yes.
What are we doing? Fuck, what are we playing? Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy. Dad dating simulator. Who's...
I will suck your
Really?
dick.
I'm the only one streaming this right now? Really? Is there like another one? Because I saw there was like Dream Daddy, the Dad Rector's cut. Is anyone streaming under that? No. Wow. Wow. Wario. All right. Fine. We won't be raiding. Sorry guys, you don't get to go over to somebody else and be their problem. Unfortunately, you need to stick around here. So, raid Pudgy Cat. Okay, alright, we'll do that. Let me copy that and I'll paste that in. Stop typing so I can actually fucking copy that. There we go. Slash raid Pudgy Cat. There we go. Okay. So, have fun over at Pudgy Cat.
Yes.
More Pokemon tomorrow. Cinnabar, Sabrina, and we'll see how far we get. Okay? Toodaloo.